ladies and gentlemen, to the 9th MMA contest of the evening. And this is in the flyweight division. Please welcome first into the blue corner, Hammond. And his opponent in the red corner, Hingston.
We've got Hammond here versus Reggie Hingston, flyweights. We've been told to look out for Hingston's power. Let's see what it's like.
Yeah, I spoke to Ross Houston, who's in Hingston's corner before the fight, and he said that Hingston hits like a cannon for a flyweight, so I'm interested to see.
He's come out very long as well, but Shay's gone straight in for the takedown there, so Hammond's looking to get that fight to ground. He obviously he's heard about the hitting like
he must have, yeah, he closed the distance very well there, and he's working up against the fence, and very good balance there from Hingston.
Yeah, Hammond's got a good grip there. Hingston's throwing a few punches to the face, which is good to see. He's giving him something to think about, and they look quite powerful, to be fair. But yeah, is he going to break the grip? He looks like he has. He threw a nice knee to the body.
Nice knee to the body.
That looked like it hurt him as well there. Hammond backed up from that. He didn't like that knee to the body.
Yeah, Hingston's bouncing around. He's got kind of a bit of a karate style going on, and yeah, you can tell he's looking to keep it long and fire through that right hand. But at the moment, Hammond's doing a very good job of closing the distance and pressuring up against the fence.
Yeah, but interestingly, even when he's being held up against the fence, he's throwing some really good punches, and they look like they've got power in them. They don't just look uncomfortable. They look like they've got power in them.
Yeah, he's not just tapping him. He's not just trying to make him comfortable. He's throwing with intent in that short situation.
Interestingly, Hingston fights very long. He's got a very, very long stance, but Hammond is doing well. He just keeps closing the distance, and he keeps pushing him up against the cage, and he's working for that takedown. He's not getting it, but he is working for it. And you know, this could have an effect in the later rounds on either of them with cardio. Who's working harder here? You know, Hammond going for the takedown, or Hingston defending the takedown?
I think you've also got to think as well is how frustrating is this for Hingston. If he's predominantly a striker and if he's got power and he wants to land those big shots, it must be frustrating when the distance keeps getting closed like that, and he keeps getting pressed up against the fence.
Interestingly there, Hammond come out throwing punches, and Hingston's the one that's gone for the takedown and got it, and he's now on top position in half guard. Let's see what he can do from top position.
Yeah, it's a lovely time takedown there. There was a bit of an exchange on the feet, and both guys got a bit wild, and very well timed from Hingston there.
Yeah, it looked like he lost that exchange on the feet though, and he kind of looked a bit flustered, which was a surprise. But he did get the takedown, but Hammond is working right back to his feet, and impressively is now back onto his feet. So
yeah, he used the cage well to get back to his feet there.
No real advantage gain there, I think, with that takedown. So it'll be interesting to see how that's scored, because he didn't do anything with the takedown, and he has come straight back to his feet.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit of a role reversal now with Hingston pressing Hammond against the fence, and that's the old-fashioned toe stomp there as well, yeah, which is uncomfortable more than anything. But
well, I don't know, you could break a toe with that. The old Marco Huas foot stomp.
Well, yeah, true.
You know, if you get that in the right place and you break a toe, you're going to struggle for the rest of the fight, to be honest with you.
Nice knee to the body there as well, and a spinning back fist when they disengage.
He's through a few spinning attempts, to be fair. Let's see what happens now. I think Hingston will want to keep this fighting, keep this standing. Let's see if he can hit and move. He likes to kick, which I think you're always at risk for takedowns when you start throwing kicks.
Yeah, definitely. Immediately they close distance there in the clinch, and Hammond presses Hingston up against the fence.
Yeah, Hammond's working for that takedown straight away. He obviously feels he's got an advantage on the ground. Nice flurry there by Hammond, and then Hingston jumps in for the takedown. He nearly got behind him then, he nearly had his back then, but he's hooked the leg, and
that's a lovely takedown.
Yeah, very good. So he's passed both legs, actually, interestingly. Is he passed both legs?
I can't quite see from here, but it does look like he's passed both legs, and he's...
Has he got one leg in? I think he's got one leg in. I think he's in half guard. but he's almost got. Now he's passed on both. Now he's in side control. Now let's see what Hingston can do from top position in side control, and Hammond has looked the better of the two on the ground. Let's see if he can. Well, he's managed to get back into half guard.
Yeah, he's recovered his half guard well there.
Yeah, so he's done that well, but he'll want to do more. He'll want to keep trying to get back the full guard and see if he can get a sweep. He's leaning on the neck now, but I don't. There's nothing there really. It's more uncomfortable than anything.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a choke from there. Like you say, it's just uncomfortable and just disrupting the breathing of Hammond.
Hammond does look okay on his back, but he's got to understand in this position that this is the first round. I don't know which way it went. It could have gone either way, but the way this fight is at the moment, it's not going the way we wanted. And again, he's passed now and he's into side control again for Hingston.
Yeah, he's now losing this round in this position, like you say. The first round was very close, but with Hingston on top in side control, there's no other way you can score it other than for Hingston at the moment. I'd like to see him utilise some of those knees that Steve talked about earlier, and I think we just saw one then. Just soften up the body a bit of Hammond.
Back into full guard by Hammond, so well done for Hammond to get the guard back. And he pushes him up and he's back to his feet.
Back to the feet.
And I tell you what, nice combination there. And Hingston has dropped for the takedown, but Hammond's jumped, yeah, he's defended that takedown. Can he get a choke from there? No, he doesn't go for that. I tell you what, this has turned on the feet, because it looked like Hingston on the feet early on, but it now looks like Hammond on the feet.
Yeah, Hingston's really struggling when Hammond flurries. When he throws those 4 or 5 shots at once, he seems to he seems to struggle. That's when he engages in the takedown and wants to get this fight to the mat. He needs to keep his distance, and if he wants to keep it standing, he needs to get off the centre line and utilise his footwork to avoid those flurries.
I think he's starting to struggle a little bit, because his takedowns are almost like lunges just to stop from being hit.
Yeah,
they're not set up. They don't. He puts himself in a vulnerable position really, and Hammond has broke away. He's having issues with his glove there.
He's got issues with his glove there. I'm not sure what.
I wonder if his fingers come out. Maybe he's trying to get it back in, but it's up to the referee to step in and stop that. Hammond's going to carry on fighting until he's told not to. So he's doing the right thing. But he's looked at his glove now when they've separated.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's damaged a finger or, like you say, whether it's just the fingers come out of the glove or anything like that.
That's a thing, yeah.
He's obviously greatly reduced, so he just wants to control this round. We saw him control the first half of the second round on the mat in side control. I think we'll see more. We'll see him try and get more of the same in this round.
He's looking a bit tired as well. He's breathing heavy.
Big leg kick there as well by Hammond when he opened up, but a nice body from body knee to from Hingston on Hammond as well. Then
yeah, Hammond has taken over this fight for me now. Let's see if he can continue it. But fair play to Hingston. He's come in, he's got the body lock, and he's pushed him up against the cage. He's doing a few foot stops. He clearly wants to drag him down to the mat, which is where he obviously feels the fight needs to be at the moment because of the problem we think he's having with his finger. So let's see if he can do that. Those knees to legs are going to be good. Yeah, then he's hooking that leg as well really well. It's a really good setup for the takedown off the fence. If you hook that leg and then turn off the cage, your opponent's got to have very good balance, very good takedown defense in order to avoid that. Yeah, we've got a very good view here now. They're right in front of us. You can see everything that's going on. Basically, Hingston is holding up against the cage and he's throwing knees to the legs. He doesn't seem to be getting close to a takedown. He's just pushing his weight against him. Now he's dropped for the legs. What can Hammond do? Can he? He's done the right thing there. It's a good base there, yeah. He's got a wide base, hips low to the ground. He's doing everything you want to do when you're defending the takedown. I like the way he put his arm in between to break the grip as well. Definitely, yeah. But he's now gone from a double to a single, and he's now gone back to the double again. So, I mean, Hammond is defending really well here, but the interesting thing is, when you're looking for the judges, do you go for the one defending or the one for pushing? You've got to go for the one pushing for the takedown, regardless of whether he gets it. Hammond needs to break away from this grip and get back out into the middle and start throwing his striking again.
Absolutely, yeah. Hingston's doing a really good job here from just switching between the single and the double. He's making Hammond think all the time. He's trying to get those hands locked behind the backside of Hammond and get the fight to the mat. And at the moment, he's fighting a very sensible round. If he has damaged that hand, if he has damaged that finger, he's fighting very sensibly to try and take this in the judges' eyes at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I do think he has damaged his finger because he's striking in the first round. He looked to have the advantage. But yeah, this is a great game plan. And regardless whether he gets the takedown or not, he is winning this position and therefore winning this fight at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I think going into this round, I think it was a round each, to be honest with you. So again, it comes down to this final round like we've seen on a few fights tonight. And going into the round, I'd have favoured Hammond, but Hingston is making Hammond fight his fight.
He's looking for that high crotch takedown at the moment, and Hammond's doing a really good job of defending. And as we can see, just against the fence there, he's landing some strikes. But this is fantastic so far from Hingston. If he is injured, and he's not giving Hammond any space whatsoever to make this a striking contest.
I mean, looking at that position there, I'd be very tempted for Hammond to try and go for a guillotine there because he's got his arm under his neck.
He's got to do something because at the moment he's looking like he's going for a choke with 10 seconds left.
Now he's got the guillotine, but is it too little, too late? See, that guillotine is on. That is on. He's lost it now, I think.
Yeah, he has.
He almost had an anaconda position there. The mistake there was to drop to his back.
After 3 rounds, a unanimous decision has been reached. To the winner, in the red corner, Reggie Hingston.